Hi Pisces, happy July. This is going to be your reading for July 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. Sorry about that, Pisces. I had to knocked over the mic by accident. It made a really loud sound, so I just edited it out there. But what I was saying is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. Let us begin. So, your message is listen deeply. Your message. Angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now and listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you will be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something that you feel that you had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop, listen to yourself, and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source, and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy, so listen deeply. The whispers of your inner voice are subtle, and it takes patience and willingness to hear them. Often this voice can seem intensely honest and direct, but that's because it wants us to hone in on the truth in order to grow. Often we don't like the truth the inner voice is giving us and refuse to listen, but all we're doing is blocking the guidance that is coming forward for us. The truth of the matter is that our inner voice is always working in our favor, and divine guidance is always loving and supportive. It will be direct and insightful, but won't make us feel low. If you are unsure what information is guidance and what is based on fear or ego, call on your angels to help you hear and understand the information that has risen up within. You can also invite them to clear old messages so that you can have more space energetically for guidance that is relevant to the present moment. Alright, I feel definitely intuition with this card right now, but let's pull some tarot cards and see what we got for July for you. Alright, for my lovely Pisces. Alright, just give me a moment to feel this energy for you, Pisces, and we will begin. They're showing me like a cement block in a way, and it's kind of like this idea with these cards about hunkering down a little bit, and it feels like hunkering down on a specific maybe idea that you've had or a feeling that you have, and it's like yes, I can feel this, I understand this, I gotta kind of keep up my groundedness and in my energy and what I am feeling here, because it just feels like there's going to be some little tests in the beginning of the month of July for you. Something might not be coming in the way that we hope for, and we got to really kind of stick to our vision and stick to what we are feeling and what we deserve here. So there's something here about standing strong, and that's why I think they're kind of showing me the cement block, right? Because it's strong, it's sturdy. And this energy is coming up for you in July because I feel like there might be some offers that are kind of not maybe good enough for us. Maybe some of you are maybe going after promotions or going after more financial things here. And you're going to start to maybe say no to these things because you understand your value, you understand your worth here as well. And I see you really kind of holding on to that. And it feels like even if you're like, well, I could really use, that little bit of extra money, but I know I'm worth so much more than that. You're like, okay, I'm going to wait it out a bit because I feel like I am more I deserve much more, okay? Because that's what this Nine of Pentacles is kind of all about. It's kind of the self-value, seeing the value in ourselves, seeing what we bring to the table. And when this card is upright, it's a great card to get because it's just saying that we are seeing our own value, Pisces. We are seeing what we deserve. We see our skills. We see, you know, what it is that we deserve in this life. And that's a great energy to be in here. And this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, is this any energy of someone maybe shortchanging you a little bit? Is this energy of you're wanting this kind of stability to kind of come in here, or this groundedness, or this financial offer, but it might not be at this time? Or someone kind of, I'm just getting lowballing too. Someone might come in and try to lowball you, or being like, well, here's you know, a little bit, here's like a 1% raise, but you're like, no, I think I'm worth a 3% raise. Whatever it is here, I feel like you're standing strong in that, and standing strong in your conviction. And that's why I say they're saying like listen deeply, because I think your intuition is kind of telling you this right now, but it might make you just kind of doubt yourself a little bit with this Queen of Wands, doubt your own skills, because you're just like, am I being a little bit delusional here? Like, I feel like I'm worth so much more than this. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is this energy of just not trusting your own talents and skills. And I feel like that's coming in here a little bit just because you are kind of, what we really want is not coming towards us at this time, but it's just telling you to just like wait and be patient for it here, okay? Because I have this Four of Pentacles coming on right after, which means we're holding on to something here, holding on to value. So some of you might be like, you know what, I'm going to hold on to kind of, you know, the money I have right now, because I feel like something better is on the way for me, or something more is on the way for me here, Pisces. And because I feel like, again, you are kind of seeing that you deserve a little bit more here, and you're like, you know what, I'd rather wait it out and get what I want than just say yes to this kind of first offer here, or just say yes because you know, I could use a little bit of extra money right now. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, just taking time to kind of see how much you built for yourself already, because we're not having a chance to be like, wow, look at how far I've actually come, look at how much I have done here, you know, how much progress I've made. And so I feel like it's going to be this up and down of being like, okay, you know what, I'm starting to doubt myself a little bit, but you're gonna definitely just still stand strong in that energy of being like, okay, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, and I'll kind of wait to get it. Here I do have this Five of Swords, so I understand and I feel this kind of defeated energy that you are feeling right now, especially because you're like, maybe you're not feeling like you're being seen for the value that you have, or seen in the right way here, but I just kind of feel that defeat. But again, I feel like you're going to be okay. There's nothing here that is telling me being like, oh no, you should be worried, Pisces, or, you know, take that thing here, because something else is coming in for you. And it might be something from the past, or someone from the past here. We have the Six of Cups coming up, which is past energy or childhood energy here as well. As you can see, it's kind of two children on the cup here, but I feel like even maybe someone from your childhood might come, or someone that we've known for a really long time, or someone from the past might come forward and kind of give you an offer here, or bring back something for you. Maybe not even just financially, but maybe just kind of emotionally for you as well. For some of you, this might be someone from the past coming back. Yeah, it feels like this, whatever this person is bringing is feeling something nice, and is definitely an offer. It's feeling like, but it's feeling like something very grounded and good. So I feel like it's just like this energy of kind of like holding out for that, especially right now for yourself. I do have the Four of Swords coming out sideways, which is kind of energy can go either way. If it's upright, we're taking that rest, right? We're taking that time to reflect, meditate, to rest here, to relax. Or it can be in the reversed here, where it's like we're coming back from a time of rest, coming back from a time of healing here. Maybe you're like trying to be more action forward here with everything. But again, it is feeling like, I think you're going to wait for the better opportunity. If that's something you're kind of thinking about right now, I feel like there's this just energy for you to just kind of wait it out. Like if your gut is telling you, hey, wait a bit, hold on for a little bit longer, then I feel like that's kind of what you are going to do. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, things are moving in your favor, and that's how I feel like with this energy here for you in July. for sure. It's just things are moving in your favor. We have the Tower, and everyone's always scared of the Tower, but it just means change, like abrupt change. Things are crumbling that kind of need to crumble here for you, so you have a chance to kind of rebuild. So if there are any drastic changes that are happening in the month of July with this Tower moment, just know they're for your greater good, because you have the Wheel of Fortune right before it, which means it's moving. Things are shifting, especially like universally in your energy, to have a better outcome here. This Five of Pentacles in the reversed also means there's kind of a new offer on the way for you here, Pisces. Something new is being brought in. Sometimes this could be a job, a house situation for you as well, or some kind of support that is coming in, because the Five of Pentacles upright is this idea of feeling othered or feeling left out with a cold, or sometimes it can represent financial problems. But again, this Five of Pentacles, when it's in the reversed, is telling the opposite. There's some kind of offer here on the way for you, or some kind of financial thing coming in. You have a lot of Pentacles in here, so again, it might be such a kind of a big career or money month for you in July, Pisces. But again, these shifts that are happening, these changes that are happening, this Tower moment here for you is for your greater good. And it feels like, and you just got to roll with it. You got to roll like that things are actually working out in your favor. Yeah, whatever it is here. Five of Wands in reverse. Another amazing cards, because 2 5s in reverse. Here, lots of 5 energy, which is change, right? So the Five of Wands in reverse is just saying whatever conflict we were having here is going to be resolved. It's going to be an end to conflict for us when this kind of offer comes in, or when this change comes in. You're like, okay, I really feel a lot more relaxed. I feel a lot better. And again, I feel like that's just because you are kind of waiting it out here. You are kind of finding the best option for yourself because you know your own value. That's great to see. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a strategist. She's a negotiator. She's a communicator. Doesn't matter male or female, just kind of feminine energy here. But the Queen of Swords gets what she wants. She understands clearly what it is that she is after. She sets her sword to it, and she is like, this is the direction I'm going. This is what I'm doing. This is what I want, and this is what I expect. Very boss energy here with this kind of Queen of Swords. I feel like this is you kind of strategizing, making a plan for yourself, and communicating effectively here. So if maybe some of you, it feels like could be in negotiations, or some of you might be in the steps of maybe interviewing for something here as well, where you have to, you know, really be up on your communication skills. But again, it's in the upright, so this is really good energy to have here. So it seems like you're communicating clearly and you're finding the best strategy for yourself this month, which is really exciting to see, because I feel like that's kind of when opportunity comes in. Again, this energy is kind of flip-floppy. That is kind of happening for you this month, because it's like, it feels like a lot, again, especially when this change is coming in. I have the Ten of Wands coming out here as well, which is this energy of it's like the final push, right? As you can see, this person is carrying all these wands on their back. They're tired, they're exhausted, but they're like, hey, I can pick up this last wand here. I can do that. I can do one more. I can get to the finish line here. And this is kind of what this card represents to me, is like getting to the finish line. Or, you know, you might have a lot on your plate right now, a lot on your back, but you're still pushing. And the good thing about the 10 is it turns into a 1, right? It turns into a new beginning here for you. So you're at the end of a certain cycle, and it's like the final push for you here. This Nine of Swords, Pisces, is just saying we might be having a little bit of sleepless nights or stress because we are carrying a lot more on our plate right now. We are kind of feeling the burden of having to do a lot to have this final push. But with the Moon card coming out, it's your energy, it's Piscean energy. It's saying we might not be seeing something clearly, and I feel like what we're not kind of seeing clearly is that it's this 10 moment, right? That it's this moment of being like, okay, just one last push, and then they're like, you're there. Some of you might be having babies as well, just because the Empress is coming out, and they told me push, push here as well. So some of you might be expecting a child, or maybe going into labor this month of July here as well, because the Empress represents pregnancy, childbirth, but also represents abundance. If you're not doing that, if you're not kind of doing that right now, it feels like it's more in the cycle of just being like, okay, you know, it's like, yes, I have to put in that extra effort right now. Yeah, I got to kind of carry a lot on my plate, but soon there'll be this reward for it, and that's what's coming in after with this Empress. It's this energy of understanding that you gravitate the energy towards you, right? You gravitate the abundance towards you by the way that you think. The Empress just has to sit on her throne here. That's all she does, and she can bring energy to her. It's like this kind of radiating. It's raising your vibration, making sure your vibration is high, and understanding that you don't actually have to do as much effort because you just radiate that towards you. Okay, I have this Five of Cups in reverse, which is actually a card of appreciation here, because you are kind of finally seeing, you're like, yeah, maybe things didn't work out for me in the top here, you know, maybe I'm feeling a little bit defeated, or some offers I didn't want to that I wanted didn't come in properly, but I still have these two cups. I still have things going for me right now, so I feel like you're very appreciative of that by the end of this month. It's like, you know what, I might not have everything yet, but I'm really appreciated that I have this, and I have this time, and maybe this time is causing you to kind of change a lot, to grow, to expand. So I think by the end you're going to be like, oh, I understand why I'm going through all of this at this time, and why it's happening now when it's happening, and you're going to be at the end just really appreciative of all of it. It feels like, which is really nice to see. Like, you're going to be filled with this kind of gratitude and being like, you know what, I'm happy things kind of went the way that they did. I'm glad maybe I held out for a little bit longer here, because it kind of turned into a better result for me. Flying. So I'm pulling two oracle cards here. I'm pulling the Moonology Oracle and then the Starseed Oracle. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. This is what we're talking about. A lot of 10s in your readings here, right? 9s and 10s. A lot of endings to things. Conclusions in reach. So don't, again, hunker down. Hold on a little bit longer, because the end is near, okay? Not in the end is near in a, you know, end of the world kind of thing. But an end is near to the end of this problem, okay? Or whatever it is, this 10 of Wands that we are kind of carrying here. The end is in sight. You also got Fall Into My Arms, which I'll read for you. Surrender, holding opposites extremes of life. The Great Mother ushered you in, and when you took your first breath, she will be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, and that being a human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we are being rewarded, and when things are bad, perhaps we have done something wrong. However, we are all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and lows of the human experience, to let them integrate into your life more fully, to the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. The life is but a single breath, an extinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar and to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can be also magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum swings, the more truthfully you can say, I truly lived. I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I allow all that I am carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. And it's funny because that pendulum was coming up here, Pisces, because that's kind of what I was talking about in this whole reading. It's like I just felt the, you know, the swayingness of it. I felt like you're being like, okay, it's here, and then it's here. It's like good, and then it's like, not good. But as long as you're going with that sway, as long as you're going with that swing and keeping yourself kind of rested here, again, I feel like it's going to be a really good result at the end of the month for you.